There's a restaurant in North Carolina that has been in the news lately. And the reason why they've been in the news is because they have a sign in front of their eatery that says screaming children will not be tolerated. In other words, they will kick out patrons that have screaming children.
I don't blame them.
Yeah, I don't blame them either. I think that this is a no-brainer. Like, I love that sign. No, I do, because look, the last thing you want, look, I'm not going to say I love children. I like children, right?
Okay, they're okay. They're tolerable.
No, but the last thing you want to do is go out to eat. You want to have a nice, dinner. It doesn't necessarily have to be an extremely quiet dinner, but you want to be in a peaceful place, right? Last thing you want to hear is some kid screaming at the top of his or her lungs. That is unacceptable.
All right. Now, here are things you should keep in mind. As a person who now has a child who's 2 months old, it turns out that they cry at unexpected times.
Right.
Okay. And you think you got stuff under control, and he's sleeping away with his big fat ass cheeks, right? Is it time for something?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, come on.
Scrooby, talk about the baby! Okay, so for example, we went to a restaurant recently, a Greek restaurant. We're having a good time, and he's sleeping away. He's like the big cheeks. And then he gets up and he's like, So what are we going to do? Okay, so what we did, we take him out of the restaurant in a panic, etc. But, so you would have us banned for life?
No. First of all, let me clarify something. And this is what the restaurant owner at this particular place is asking for, okay? By the way, this restaurant's name is the Old Salty.
Well, and the guy is old and salty. That makes sense.
It's a woman, but...
Nonetheless.
Anyway, what they want is, look, if your child starts crying in the middle of the restaurant, then just go outside, calm them down, and then come back inside and continue eating your meal. There are a lot of parents out there that don't do that. Don't smile at me like that.
Yeah, Anna Kasparian, the Old Salty. Okay, no, I'm playing. I know what you're saying, right? If a restaurant wants to do that, and that's the environment they create for that restaurant, of course, and then I won't go with my kid. That's okay, and that doesn't mean I won't even go to the restaurant. I'm not offended by it. I'll just go when I don't have my kid. I think it's a perfectly reasonable request.
Right.
And by the way, bringing kids to a restaurant, totally normal, totally expected. It's a public place. Sometimes kids cry, if they're babies or even if they're older. I get all that. Here's where you're not allowed to bring babies, okay? The movies.
Oh, yeah. People do that all the time.
No. Babies cry, okay? And now, if they're older, they're kids, they're 5, 6, maybe you got them under control, I can live with it, right? If they go out of control in a totally unexpected way, you take them out, no problem, right? But don't bring a baby. Baby's going to cry. It's like the hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. You're crazy, right? And you're saying, when you bring that baby in, you're like sticking it in everybody's face and going, I will bother you with this baby during this movie. Okay? No, you can't have it. Okay? Not allowed. TYT has decided.
Final note on this, business at the Old Salty has increased.
Ah, that's awesome. See, that's capitalism. That's capitalism. There's nothing wrong with that. God bless. Go forward.